All right, so we're going to do a couple sneak peeks of different areas of the basement here before Tyler and Jessica actually have their big reveal. So we're going to start here with the cabinet, the main cabinet here, as we go down the steps. So let's just start from the beginning, and this is what it looked like to begin with. And originally, where the door is, I was going to be a hidden bookcase, but that's another story. What I was looking at here more so is that wall being on a 45-degree angle. So on the left side of that wall, we knew we were going to put benches in there. And the whole time I'm just trying to figure out how we can make the return into that wall so everything looks good. And basically what I had come up with and thought was, you know, what if we did the benches at a 45-degree angle and they came short of that wall? And that's what we ended up doing. And so I wanted to do the same thing with that bookcase. You know, how do we return it back into that wall? And so as the internet is so good, we go to the internet and I try to find inspiration. So this is one of the bookcases of the many that I had found, but this is the one that kind of stuck out the most to me, that I really liked and I thought would work and would transition into that 45-degree well. So this was basically our inspiration here, and we went rolling with it. All right, so the question is, how do we get from this to this? Well, there's a lot of steps in the process, so I'm going to walk you through it. All right, so the first thing we do is we just start building some boxes. So I wasn't a YouTube legend at this point, so I don't have any video of making any of this stuff, but I have some pictures going through the process. So built some cabinet bottoms here and then painted the wall white. The wall was actually in really good shape. If the wall was not in good shape, then I would have put backing on the cabinets, but it was in such good shape that there wasn't any need to do that. So slowly but surely it's starting to take shape here. Doing a dry fitting here just on the top. Still had the maple top to put on. So just doing a dry fitting on the upper cabinets. They don't have the cleats put on the back of the cabinets yet to actually attach to the wall. I see we have our face frame done. And then if you see here on the bottom right on that 45, at this point, that's when I just had the white triangles, and it just seems so bland to me at that point, and especially when I got the top on. So we'll move on to the next one and keep rolling. All right, so now we can see we got the maple top on, and nothing too special about this. It's 3/4 inch maple ply that is stained and sealed, and then it is faced out with 3/4 inch maple, and again stained and sealed. And then this is where I decided, after I got this on, I had some extra pieces here that I had already stained, so I just cut them up in those triangles and set them in there and put a face on it, and I loved how it looked. I thought it came out really well. So we're pretty close here to the finished product. We're just needing the doors to install, and that comes quite a bit later. But one of the things I wanted to show you, Tyler mentioned it on one of his videos. So if you take a look at how I do my adjustable shelves, going right down the middle, that's a fixed shelf, but you can see the face frame on it and everything. I like to keep that same, I don't know, depth, I guess is the right word. A really easy way to do it is just to build shelves and let them sit behind that face frame, and that's fine. That's common, that's all the time. I just personally like the way this looks. So what I do is I build the shelves like that, and then I face frame them really close. And if you take a look here, these top two shelves here, these are both adjustable shelves. And on the bottom right, you can pretty much, you can see the seam there, but they're pretty tight. And I'm a big fan of that. So They're not the easiest to get out, but you don't really move them that much, so it's not bad getting them out at all either. So now we're taking a look here at the crown molding that we did. The crown really finishes it off, really completes it, and you can see here we have the actual doors on it. Here's the adjustable shelves on the corner. I'll just kind of let you take a peek. I really like the black hardware on here. And of course the soft close hinges. So that's the cabinet, guys. So I think you guys will really like it when Tyler does his big reveal. He's been categorizing a lot of books. Guy's got a ton of books. So he's been categorizing them and putting them up there, and it looks really cool. It's a great space. It really is. So that is how we got from this and this to this and this. So in our next video, we're going to take a look at the center island, and we're gonna dissect this and go through it. And I'll break it down and show you how we went from this with no center island here to this awesome center island. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I have a lot of good pictures, a lot of good things that we added here that I'll kind of go through for you next time. So I appreciate you watching, guys. That's going to come up on the next episode, and take care.